Okay, first thing I want to do is in your Pro Tools project, make a new sequence. And you will then choose your normal preset. And once you've done that, go to Tracks, click Tracks. And you're going to want to change the master from stereo to multi-channel. And make the number of channels 8. If you don't have 8 in the window, then click the plus button until you get to 8. All right, we have 8. Now change the track type to mono for each of them. All right. Once you've done that, go over to the pan balance and do odd and even, left and right. So 1 is left, 2 is right, 3 is left, 4 is right, 5 is left, 6 is right, 7 is left, 8 is right. Then go to the output assignment, click, and the first one, channel 1, should be set to channel 1 and 2 output. Channel 2 should also be set to channel 1 and 2 output. Channel 3 should be set to 3 and 4. Deselect 1 and 2. Same thing for channel 4. Select 3 and 4 and deselect 1 and 2. Otherwise, you're going to go out to all those channels. Then you continue on to 5. Just like that. Again, deselect 1 and 2. 6, and choose 5 and 6. Deselect 1 and 2. 7, same thing. Select 7 and 8 and deselect 1 and 2. Same. Now again, one more time. 8 and deselect 1 and 2. Okay, there, we're checking them all. Just checking, make sure. Sometimes 1 and 2 you'll forget to deselect, and you want to make sure you do that, because if you don't, you're going to have material mixed in where you don't want it on the wrong tracks. So this setup will get you 8 channels, multi-channel out, which you will then now go to your timeline, and you have your video on your timeline, and then drop the tracks as they're requested by your vendor. Usually the first 6 are the surround tracks, and then 7 and 8 are your stereo mix. Okay, now we've got our multi-channel sequence in Premiere. We'll need to populate that with some audio tracks. So import the folder that's the final surround stereo mix tracks, and you will start putting them onto the timeline in the order that was requested by the distributor. In this case, that is the left track, which will go on track 1, the right track, which will go on track 2, the center track, which goes on track 3, the LFE track, which goes on track 4, the left surround, which is on 5, the right surround, which is on 6. Then you will take the stereo mix tracks, left will go on 7, and right will go on 8. Now, if everything is set up the way you had planned it, it should just be ready for delivery. Okay, now you're ready for export, and you just do your normal export media and do your video as you need. In this case, I'm going to just set it to a QuickTime movie with Apple ProRes for 2.2. And then you're going to change your audio. So go down to the audio tab and scroll down a little bit, and you will see audio channel configuration, and you're going to change it from stereo to 8 channels, and that should give you, as it says, 8 mono channels. Okay, so hit export. Okay, we're done. Now let's go over to the Finder and go to your movie, select it, do Get Info, and check out the info. And it shows your movie size, all the other pertinent information, and the one you're looking for is audio channels should say 8. If you've done that, all is good, and your movie is ready to send off.